Okay, go. Hey everyone, so we just watched Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
I don't know why, but we started doing a lot more vlogs.
Because they're fun.
And
we're very talkative.
And me and Subash are really excited to see it.
I've been waiting. When did the first... when I started with Up Your Arsenal. That's the first Ratchet and Clank game I got. So I've been waiting like 6-7 years for a movie. And I only heard the first mention of a movie
was 2014, right?
Was it 14? I thought it was 2013.
I think I just got my finger in there.
And why are you holding like that?
Because that's better than Will's. How Will holds it.
Hold it with your other hand.
My other hand?
Yeah, like that, Nathan.
Wow, fascinating.
Technology. Anyway. Yeah. So this is a movie that's we've been waiting on for 3 years. I'm a really big fan. Nathan's only played the second or third game?
Second and third.
Nathan's only played the second and third game, and this movie basically was...
the first movie.
This movie was based on the reboot of the game of the first... Me too. Of the first game.
Yeah.
Wait, no. The game's based off the movie based on the game. That's how it goes.
There we go.
So, now, we will try to acquire the game.
Okay, so first of all, so where are we going?
I don't know.
The closest is Williston, right?
Is it? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because you just go through 5 corners and you keep going.
Go left. I could have gone that way, but whatever.
I really should have gone that way.
Oh well.
So we're gonna acquire that game because we originally were gonna play it for the original game, but now that we've watched that movie, I kind of want to play it.
Plus, the game looks way better than the PS2.
Yeah, the PS4 one looks holy shit. It looks like the movie.
It's got the same graphics. The cutscenes, some of the cutscenes we'll see in the game are in the movie. I don't think we're not allowed to post the game with the cutscenes.
Wait, what?
On Twitch, if you stream the game.
Yeah, I know. With PS4 does that sometimes. Dragon Ball.
But I don't know if we're allowed to post the scenes or the cutscenes on our
yeah, because Cry, I was watching Cry. He was doing it.
He was doing it.
Yeah.
And there was no mention of it or whatever. Okay.
But of course, he's a bigger channel. So.
Yeah. Then they're making money. I mean, will they notice from a small channel like us? I guess they would have to since they're keeping track of everything.
Yeah, they are. But I don't think we're promoting it.
Yeah, if anything, we're promoting it.
Anyways, so
we're gonna try to do it. If it doesn't work out, no cutscenes, whatever, just go see the movie.
This will probably come up directly before we start playing it.
Yeah. What did you think of it, Nathan?
So, spoilers. Just a fair warning. If you want to skip to it, then I'm probably gonna.
The first game has been out for like 12 years now.
If you don't fucking know the goddamn story theories, then welcome 10-year-old.
The first game is so like insignificant in the story. It doesn't even matter.
Anyways, I liked it, but we were discussing it in the movie because, by the way, we were the only ones in the fucking theater.
And somehow we'll edit that footage in. Hopefully.
Right here.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's a little louder and you can see it a little better, but...
So literally me and Subash, we were like, there'll probably be like maybe 1 or 2 people because we went on a Monday at like 5 o'clock.
Nathan guessed 5 people, I guessed 6 or 7. Literally no one else was there.
We literally got the theater stuff. We could literally live commentate.
We just talked about it to each other. It was like watching a movie in your room at night. That's
but in much better quality.
Yeah.
And surround sound.
I liked it though. I liked the movie, but we weren't the target audience.
No.
The people who've played the game before and the people who grew up with the games, we were not the target audience. The target audience was a totally like generic audience. Anyone who was interested, like a little kid, like a tween, I say.
Yeah.
Because
it was a really good movie to sell the new game.
Pretty much. Anyway.
But I still found it enjoyable. There was hints, like that whole Sly Cooper Easter egg, like...
Oh, and the Daxter Easter egg. I don't know who the second character was.
I don't know. I think he was the creator of the series.
He looked kind of funny. I mean, it was like a 3D model of him, but yeah. Did you notice that the picture of Sly was in 2D?
Yeah, and he was also looking older.
That was actually a concept art from one of the games of his design. It was more anime-esque, if you noticed. The shading was a little different, but yeah. That was a concept art of Sly, which I noticed because I'm a fucking loser. I look at everything about a thing. But yeah, I mean, if this game movie did well, then hopefully we can see other game movies, like a Jack and Daxter game movie. That'd be crazy. Even a Sly Cooper one would be easier to do.
But yeah, because there'd be a lot less. It'd be like steal the thing.
The story is right there.
Yeah.
The story's already there. But Jack and Daxter is really obscure, and really like.
I feel like you'd have to do it, like, and be like, yeah, we're making all three at once. You know what I mean? Like, release them 6 months apart of each other.
Of the movies.
Yeah.
So all.
Or like give them like a year, but I meant like make them all at once so that people know that like for certain that you're gonna get all the confusing timeline and shit.
Yeah, fucking that game is ridiculous. Do you know the storyline?
Isn't it 2, 3, 1? Continuity wise.
Continuity wise for the setting, it's 2, 3, 1.
But
no.
It's not.
No, because it's still 1, 2, 3. No, it's 1, 2. No, it's 3, 1, 2. Right? Yeah, it's 3, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 and 3. No, 2 and 3 take place. Well, no. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Okay, in the games, 3 takes place after 2, but the setting 3 happens before 1.
Interesting.
Because spoilers.
There's time travel.
And in the games have been out for 3 years now. The third game came out 3 years, like not 3 years, 10 years ago. But in the third game, Jack gets banished from the city, from the main city, to this desert wasteland. And in this desert wasteland, there's a king. The king had a son named Mar. But for whatever reason, Mar, for safety or some other thing, he was like banished, but somehow ended up in a different timeline. He got sent to the past to be taken care of. And at the end of the first game, Jack gets sent back into the future. Spoilers.
We're not even talking about the movie that was our original intention.
They all take place in the same universe as the movie confirmed. Because Clank had Daxter.
Yeah.
In his database, so it has to take place in that universe. Otherwise, there's no reason to put it there.
Or just a nice Easter egg.
Yeah. Still.
But anyways, what do you think of it, Subash?
I liked it a lot, and again, I enjoyed it, but we weren't the target audience, and there was some stuff.
Really? I felt like I was the target audience, but maybe that's because I haven't played the games as much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the game or the movie made you want to go get the game and play it. But as someone who grew up with the games and played it before,
do you think it was a disrespect?
Not at all. I think it did a good job staying true to the source material. It basically felt like the game company made a really long cutscene. That's what it felt like, because I kept waiting for the cutscene to end and for a controller to appear in my hand and for me to start playing as Ratchet.
Yeah, that's what I felt like too at some points. I was like, man, this will be right here where they cut to the boss fight.
Yeah, like four times in the first 20 minutes I felt like that.
And I felt like Clank's, with what's his face? The robot, evil robot. What was his name?
Victor.
I liked Victor. I still am amazed that was Sylvester Stallone. We didn't even fucking notice.
I keep forgetting he does voice acting stuff.
Yeah.
He's done a lot. He's been a producer and a director.
And these bumps are gonna be great for the video.
It's a good thing I got that suspension.
Is that poop?
No, it was like a leaf. It was like a part of a tree branch.
Oh, it looked like poop.
Yeah. I was worried it might be, but I don't think it was.
But anyways, Captain Quark, man, they could not get his character down.
I didn't like Captain Quark. He kept switching archetypes. He started as one stereotype.
He started as what I thought he was going to be.
What did he start out as?
Dumb.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a dumb, cowardice, quirky character that's still likable. But he ended up being this egotistical. I mean, he's still egotistical, but that's not as big of a deal.
He's an idiot. That's why he's egotistical.
Yeah. I think they focused more on the egotistical part than the idiot part.
Which is why they used pretty much the whole plot. But I felt like literally the only reason Quark changed was so that they could just disable the weapons. That didn't really do anything. I think even if they had their weapons, they would still be struggling.
It looked like Quark was it looked like if Quark wasn't involved in any way in the story, nothing would have happened. So I almost feel like the movie is as much about Quark as it is about Ratchet.
Yeah.
Which, because of my background, isn't how the games were at all.
No, the games were about Rachet and Clank, and they really didn't focus on the relationship between them.
Yeah, not like hardly at all. But they're somehow best friends all of a sudden.
But I do have to say, so maybe the game is gonna change that. Maybe since the game is, I'm assuming, the exact same plot.
Maybe the game will delve deeper into their relationship
between levels.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm assuming that's probably what it is, and then by the end, and maybe you'll feel a bit more betrayed by Captain Court.
Yeah, I mean,
because with a game you have a lot more, you can put a lot more time into it.
The
so
movie
therefore,
is just a summarization of the game.
Hopefully.
I mean, that's what I'm assuming, since the game is based off the movie, and the movie is based off the first game.
And do you think it was right of them to put Dr. Nefarious into there?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Did he have a pre-robot form?
Yeah, that was it, pretty much. They just changed some stuff.
What I meant, like, was in the second game, was he pre-robot?
Yeah, he started as pre-robot, and then I don't remember anything about Nefarious, like when stuff happens to him. But he's a robot by the third game, and Ratchet's not surprised by that. Like right from the beginning of the third game, Nefarious shows up, I'm a robot, blah blah blah, but Ratchet's like, okay, whatever, he's a robot. There's no mention of him being, like, there's no mention of it being any what? Words. How do English? There's no mention of Nefarious being a robot or having changed.
You know, this is the one GameStop we didn't check for the stuff, which means we probably should check for that too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
Do you think we should put this before the first episode as its own thing? It's now like 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
Or should I put it as like an episode? Like put it into the first part?
I think it should be its own thing.
Okay.
And just have it like do the annotation.
Go up the same this same day as the first part?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, that's all I have to say about the movie. I liked it. Stayed true to its origin. Did a good job. I liked how they kept the main voice actors for Ratchet, Quark, and Nefarious.
Yeah, they kept Clank too.
And Clank, yeah.
And then they added other characters that I was like, oh, I'm interested in that.
The whole like
hello,
team,
Mr. Police Officer.
The team. That was interesting.
What?
The team, the whole like team part,
what is this guy doing?
The Space Rangers, whoever they were. The Galactic Rangers, that's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that whole thing was interesting because they weren't in the
original game.
They were in the original game to begin with, and at first I was worried about them, but I started to like him more.
And I think a lot of the like side characters that were like the news reporter and that one crazy fan were a lot.
I was hoping he would be in more like. I was hoping he'd just be like around everywhere, just trying to stop Quark.
Or like, and then eventually, like at the end, he's like Ratchet, Ratchet, Ratchet. But like, they kind of just threw that into the middle, and I was like,
it was more in the beginning. I felt like.
Yeah, like they're like, oh yeah, Ratchet saved the day, and then it's great. I did like how they had the constant like.
Oh shit! That reporter is a commentator in Ratchet Deadlocked.
Is he?
The
or
girl.
Is the girl?
The girl. Remember the girl? The robot girl.
I couldn't even tell she was a robot.
That's her. She's a robot. That's her. She's in Ratchet Deadlock. She's one of the commentators, the co-commentators.
Oh my god.
She's the girl that the alien dude's in love with. And the alien dude, if you made him purple and gray colored, that's the alien dude. And if you gave him like a brown hair, that's the alien dude that was the other commentator in Ratchet Deadlocked.
Damn.
I just realized that. I'm so glad I realized that. That's really cool though. I think they changed the name though. I think they changed the name because I think instead of blue or teal or whatever that color was, she's orange in the game.
That's why I was like, I don't remember her. I played Deadlock.
I played Deadlock at least 10 times through.
It's kind of easy.
It's so much fun, especially with the level up shit. I wasn't worried. But you know, the saved game continued. You know that? I did that like 40 times.
New game plus.
It gets really hard in Ratchet Up Your Arsenal after like the 15th time, because near the end right before you fight Nefarious, those giant robots that are like Colossus sized. They make me think of Galactus. You know those robots? They're ridiculous after a while, because you need like 4 Rhino shots to beat them.
Damn.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I think we're gonna end that here. We're nearly at GameStop.
Any final thoughts, Nathan?
Look forward to the game.
Yes, we will do that.
Woo-doo.